Hello, hello, and welcome back to Tennis Ace. Fuck, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, no windows left open, and no obvious leakage detected. Where's my mouse? Yes? Okay. Good start, good start. I guess I can relax for a bit and just wait for the power to come back. June even messaged me back while I was checking.
So it wasn't just the here? I'm glad. We were freaking out a bit thinking our power was cut.
I'm a bit worried why his power would be cut, but I'm not going to ask. I don't think he'd take too kindly to me prying about it. Shuichi, you there? Boo! Shuichi jumps up from behind me and grabs me by the waist, lifting me into the air and spinning me around.
I got you. You're mine now.
Shuichi, what are you doing?
No, I'm just having a bit of harmless fun.
He places me back on the ground and flips me around gently, landing a kiss on my lips. Jesus, that's not good for my heart.
I'm just trying to be spontaneous.
Yeah, well, you being spontaneous isn't good for my heart.
Oh, sorry.
I give him a quick kiss and turn around, walking up to my desk and taking a seat on the edge.
Is everything in order?
The house is fine. Not going to come down on our heads, at least.
Did you get an answer from Jun-kun?
He said the power is out there as well.
Whew. That's not good. That's not good. I tried asking Hitoka, but she and Mom don't live in the neighborhood, and she said the power is fine there.
It's probably just the power line that got cut or something. It shouldn't take too long to restore it to normal.
Sure. We should have figured out what to do until then.
We can just talk.
We could cuddle.
That too.
You don't sound very enthusiastic about it.
This kind of thing is still a bit embarrassing for me, that's all.
Okay.
Shuichi walks closer to me, taking a seat by my side and placing a hand on my knee.
So, I'm gonna ask. It's been a bit over a week since we started dating, and, well, things have been going pretty well between us, at least for me. Where do you stand on it?
Honestly, I'm shocked by how well things have been.
Really?
I can only make out very few details of Shuichi's expression, due to the darkness, his dark fur not helping any, but I can tell from his voice that he's smiling widely right now. Well, from his voice and the fact there's a little helicopter fan spinning around beside me. Yeah, sometimes when we get a little... get a bit more intimate, I have a moment where I go, whoa, what am I doing with Shuichi? But then that instinct goes away and I just feel comfortable.
So, you don't feel like things have been going too fast? I haven't upset you or anything.
Not at all. I'm pretty happy with how things have been going. To be honest, I'm pretty sure by now that I do like you like that. It's still a bit weird to admit that I have feelings for a guy, and you especially, but there's no way I can deny it now.
You have no idea how happy that makes me.
He wraps his arms around me, pulling me close to him in a tight hug, and burying my head in his shoulder. It's the same here, big guy. Shoichi kisses my forehead and pulls away from me, grabbing my hand on top of my leg and squeezing it. Were you really afraid you had made me uncomfortable?
Well, I've never been in a relationship before, so I don't know how to handle things. I might have been a bit aggressive at times.
You mean horny?
I don't know if I'd call it that.
I'd definitely call it that.
Fine. Call it whatever you want. I was just a bit worried that I was too much is fine. Too much is all.
Well, the first time, what's this word? Definitely was, but I've been getting more comfortable with it. It still makes me embarrassed, but I don't really mind.
You mean that?
Yeah, why? Shuichi pulls me closer to him, leaning next to my ear and whispering to me.
Well, I have to admit it's been hard for me to hold back, and I was kinda hoping we could go further today. Is that alright with you?
Further? You mean
You know what I mean.
sex? He nods. His face is surprisingly neutral right now. I'm surprised he could keep a straight face while saying that. My face feels so hot right now. I'm sure you could cook an egg on my forehead.
I'm not doing it to. I'm not going to do anything if you don't want to do it. If you say no, then I'll drop it. I was just hoping.
Oh man, this would be a really big step. Am I ready for something like this? Like that? It's hard. It's not like I'd be my first time. Hell, when I think about it, I have enough experience that I shouldn't bat an eye at it. But because it's a man and Shuichi, I suddenly feel very vulnerable. Not that I mind that feeling. And I know I can trust Shuichi with anything. I knew he'd never do anything to hurt me. Well, we're both guys, so how does that even work?
You want me to explain gay sex to you? It's already taking everything I have to stay calm right now. If I had to explain...
No, it's fine. I think I can pretty much guess. It's not like this, it's rocket science. I don't know why I even asked. So, you're nervous too. It doesn't look like it.
Of course I'm nervous. Look at what I'm asking you. No matter what.
No, excuse me.
What answer you give me, it's still gonna be nerve-wracking. My heart is racing here.
For some reason, that thought comforts me. I want to try. I take a deep breath, trying to calm down my racing heart. I shouldn't be so nervous. I'm the one with experience here. I should be the one trying to make him more comfortable. No, there's no chance that that's happening. I can't calm down at all. I want to try. I'm just really nervous, so I don't know if I can do things properly.
It's okay. Just let me lead.
How are you going to lead? You've never done this before.
True, but I've been preparing. That kind of sounds wrong to say.
I'm afraid of what that preparedness of his means.
Do you have any lube? You have lube, right?
Yes, I do, and hearing you ask for it just sounds really awkward.
Sorry.
Ooh, okay. Shuichi gets up from my desk, standing in front of me, and leaning forward until he's face to face with me. I really like the rain sound effect to stop, but that's just me.
I have to admit, I do like where I've got you.
That's a really weird thing to say.
Then I guess I'm just a weird person.
Shuichi chuckles. He places a hand on my stomach and I freeze.
Before we go any further, if at any moment you want me to stop, just say so, and I will.
Okay.
Oh, and also, I love you.
I know. I like you too.
I'll take what I can get. Baby steps.
God damn it, his smile is so handsome. It's disarming. I want... Shuichi.
Yeah.
His voice comes out calm and deep. But through his, even though, yes, that, whew. Even though he speaks in a half-whisper, I can feel it reverberating against me. Kiss me. He chuckles, placing a hand on top of mine and stroking the back of my hand with his thumb.
Oh, I never thought I'd see the day where you'd ask me that.
Damn it. He's having way too much fun with me. Don't tease me, just kiss... Before I can even finish my sentence, he leans forward and gives me a quick peck on my lips, grinning widely.
Like that.
My heart is racing inside my chest, so much so that I fear it might end up bursting. Why is this so embarrassing? Shuichi is pushing my buttons, and I don't even know how. I have a hard time understanding how I even ended up in this situation, with Shuichi of all people. Silently I nod, incapable of mustering words to answer his question. It's just too embarrassing.
Your face is so red. It's adorable.
Shut up! Stop having so much fun at my expense. He laughs again, nuzzling my chin.
Sorry. It's just not possible.
He kisses me again. My eyes instinctively close as he leans in, and I feel his cold nose bumping against mine, and then the wetness of his lips. Shuichi's lips linger for a moment, almost freezing into place. He then begins to gently nibble at my lower lip, and it's like a shock runs all the way down from my lips to the base of my spine. His hands dig under my shirt, touching the bare fur underneath and slowly making its way up. The feeling of his hands explore me is exhilarating. At this point, my brain has already stopped functioning properly. I just give myself over to the situation, focused only on enjoying the sensation. Once he pulls away, he stares up at me with a lustful smile. It's a look I've never seen on him before, almost like he were measuring me up. At first glance, his smile is kind and gentle, but at a closer look, it makes me shiver because I suddenly feel like I'm prey. I realize only now that he's got me right under his thumb. Hey,
you.
Yeah? My voice fails, comes out hoarse and breaking a little. He caught me by surprise, when his hand went even higher up my stomach, pulling my shirt up all the way to my chest and closing me half exposed. That only seems to amuse him even more.
May I have you?
Oh God. That is one of the dorkiest things I've ever heard. But with the mood I'm in, for some reason, it is really effective. I nod. Shuichi travels downwards, and he grabs my zipper. At this point, it's a bit difficult to pull it down due to the tent that's formed inside. A little part of my brain is yelling inside that I shouldn't let Shuichi, of all people, pull my shorts down. The voice is very quickly drowned out by another part of my being. Shuichi tugs a bit at my legs, pulling my waist slightly towards him. With one quick motion, he pulls down my shorts and my underwear. Just like that, the most private part of me is now throbbing in all of its glory, right in front of my best friend's face. He kneels down between my legs, and I can feel his breathing against the underneath of my cock. I'm so embarrassed that I lean back and look up and away from him. I just don't want to see what he's doing. My face gets super hot just thinking about it.
Oh man, so this is what yours looks like. It's pretty big.
Shut up! Don't say stuff like that, like it's normal.
You're really cute when you're embarrassed.
Don't say... Don't say that kind of... My words are cut off halfway through the sensation of something cold and wet sliding up against the underside of my tip. My body shakes, and I moan, my voice going higher than I'd like to admit.
Sorry. I want to see what your reaction would be if I licked it without saying anything.
Shuichi's touches his lips to the tip of my cock, his tongue darting out to lick a couple more times. I clench my fists to keep myself from making more noise. It's a sensation I don't want to give him.
So, this is what a penis tastes like.
Oh my god. Good. You really need to learn to shut up. Oh god, you need to really learn to shut up. Don't say something so, clinical sounding like that.
Man, you're so uptight. You need to learn to relax more.
He continues to lick my cock, alternating between quick and slow strokes against the underside of it. He explores the whole length, kissing and licking the base and head, dragging his tongue from my balls to the opening of my urethra. Yeah, I don't but good luck, it's fine. A few beads of pre leak out, and he promptly laps them up, leaving a small line connecting my cock to the tip of his tongue.
Wow, yours is saltier than I thought it'd be.
Why do you feel the need to say such embarrassing things?
I'm just speaking my mind. You're the one that's self-conscious.
Shuichi's tongue runs circles around my head, alternating pressure against my urethra and flickering around against my tongue numerous times, the tip numerous times. My whole body shivers with every touch. The sensation, the sensitive flesh being caressed and massaged constantly. Even if he's clumsy and inexperienced, Shuichi continues doing it, constantly trying different ways to try and give me pleasure. To say it isn't working would be a lie.
Are you liking it?
He looks me in the eye when he asks, and I instinctively look away, my face flushed red. Yeah? Shuichi chuckles, kissing my tip.
Do you like it when I play with your dick?
That's a really embarrassing thing to ask.
But I'm still asking. Do you?
Yeah. And Shuichi chuckles again. It feels like he's got me on a tight leash and has no plans to get rid of to let it go.
Then say it.
What?
Say you like it.
He can't be trying to make me say it out loud, can he? Come on, Sho.
What? Is it that embarrassing to remember it?
I like it.
Like what?
He really is trying to get me to say it. I like it when you play with my dick. Shuichi's hand strokes my inner thigh, cupping my sack and slowly rolling my balls around his fingers. A shiver runs up my spine. Shuichi kisses my tip again, but this time his whole lips part, slowly making its way down until half my length is swallowed by his mouth. Sho! Caught unprepared from the sudden stimulation, a moan escapes my lips. I bite my lip, trying to keep myself from making more noise. The whole sensation is already embarrassing enough without him having to hear me moan. Shuichi applies a light suction on my length, running his tongue in circles around it, while keeping the whole thing inside his mouth. His hands stroke my thigh as he starts to slowly move his head, trying to inch closer to my base. I feel his breath coming out of his nose and his hand hitting my groin. Shuichi tries to sink all the way down from far too quickly, suddenly stopping and choking with my dick still in his mouth. Shuichi pulls away, coughing a few times and smiling sheepishly.
Sorry about that. I guess I went too fast.
Jeez, be more careful.
Hey, you're just a bit big, and I didn't think it'd be that difficult to get it all in.
Hearing him talk about my size is something I never thought would ever happen in my life. Do you ever have any idea what you're doing?
Not from practice. I've read about it a lot, but that's all I got. Sorry if I'm not good at it. I'm still learning.
It's fine. Frankly, no one I've ever been with was experienced either. And he was definitely doing a good job. Shuichi slowly sliding down, enveloping my dick, was once again, and adding a bit more suction than before. This time he moves a little slower, bobbing up and down at a regular pace, while twirling his tongue around my frenulum. Show? I couldn't even control my mouth anymore. Trying to keep myself from moaning was nearly impossible. The sensation continued building up, growing more intense with each passing moment. Shuichi's tongue pressed and prodded against the tip of my cock, wrapping itself around my glands and lapping any pre that might have been leaking out. Which at this point, I'm pretty sure is probably leaking like a faucet. I have to grit my teeth to try and stay composed. Shuichi's hands wander around my thighs, rubbing and groping me left and right, to the point of making me feel like I'm losing control. Damn! He lightly grabs and tugs at my balls. Okay, sending electric shocks up my body and making me groan. I lost track of how long he's been going at it. I feel a tightening inside my balls, slowly increasing, and before long, I can already tell I'm getting close. Shuichi pulls away, looking into my eyes and panting. For some reason, the sight of him like that makes my heart race even faster. Why did you stop?
Sorry, I underestimate how hard it'd be to do this for so long. My jaw kind of hurts. His hand makes its way up to my thigh to my stomach, gently massaging me with the tip of his fingers. He kisses my tip, flicking my frenulum with his tongue. My entire body shivers at it. My cheeks feel red hot, and my balls feel like they're about to explode. You're getting close, aren't you?
How he can say such things without a modicum of shame, I can't understand. I never knew Shuichi could be so sexual. Yeah. I meekly nod, trying my best to steady my breathing, which by now is ragged and irregular. It feels like I can't take a breath to save my life. What have you liked the most? What? I'm caught by surprise by the sudden question, cocking my head to the side in confusion. I think I'm gonna end the part here. It's a little awkward, I know, but it is what it is. I'll see you around, everyone.